Hi, this is Lee at IELTS, and in this video we will be looking at an introduction to writing Task 2. Task 2 is always a discursive essay. This means you will be presented with a current issue which you need to discuss. There are 5 main task types, and each of the task types require you to give an opinion in one form or another. You need to write a minimum of 250 words. You only need to write 4 paragraphs, 1 introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. You have 40 minutes to do this, and it is worth 66% of your total writing mark, or 2/3 of your writing mark. The task types are advantages and disadvantages, and a typical question might be, do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Your task here is to discuss the advantages in paragraph 1, the disadvantages in paragraph 2, and say which is stronger of these in the conclusion. There are agree and disagree type tasks. So for example, the question could be, to what extent do you agree or disagree? In this type, you can be on either side. You don't have to agree with the topic, but you do need to mention the other side if you completely agree. Discuss both views and give your opinion. As it says, you discuss view 1 in paragraph 1, discuss view 2 in paragraph 2, and give your opinion again in the conclusion. There are also double questions. This means that there are 2 distinct questions for you to answer. So for this one, we've got, what are the main reasons for this, and is this a positive or negative development? In paragraph 1, you answer the first question, what are the main reasons? And in paragraph 2, you discuss whether this is a positive or negative development. And you can do this again in your conclusion as well. There are also problems, causes, and solutions essays. Here we just need to discuss the problems and the causes in paragraph 1 and the solutions in paragraph 2. As mentioned earlier, your essay needs to be about 250 words in length. Your introduction, however, only needs to be between 30 and 40 words. Anything longer than this and you're sort of wasting your time. Paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 are roughly the same length because we should be fairly balanced in what we're trying to express. So between 95 and 100 words, and each paragraph should contain 2 main ideas with reasons and examples. And if we break down each paragraph, we can see that we have 2 main ideas. Each main idea needs to be about 50 words in length, which means probably between 3 to 4 good sentences long. Your conclusion doesn't need to be too long, only between 20 or 30 words. In here, you're just going to state your opinion and explain why. Aim for around 260 to 280 words in length though, not 250. But anything longer than that will increase your chances of making mistakes. It could be going off topic, could be making poor word choices, or it could be just making more grammar mistakes. We want to try and reduce our chances of losing marks. In your body paragraphs, this is where you earn most of your marks for task 2 writing. Spend most of your time crafting these. You should aim to have only 2 paragraphs. You can have 3, but really, for a well-balanced essay, it is better to have only 2. Body paragraph 1 will discuss one side of the topic, where body paragraph 2 will discuss the other side of the topic. This will depend on the task that you have been given. And to what extent do you agree or disagree? These are done a little bit differently, but that will be presented in a different video. For each body paragraph, you need 2 supporting ideas with explanations or reasons or examples or results. The body paragraph structure is quite simple. Introduce the first side of the discussion. Introduce your first main idea or your main point. Explain your idea. Give an example or a result of this. Do the same for your second main idea. Explain your idea and give an example or result. And the structure is pretty much the same for the second body paragraph. Now the thing about the structure, it is a tool only. Even if you follow this, there's no guarantee you're going to get the score that you desire. This is just a framework to make it a little bit quicker and easier for you to fully develop your answer, to fully answer the question, and to get the 250 words. The conclusion, 2 sentences again are all that you need. The first sentence just gives your opinion, and the second sentence explains why that is your opinion. And your explanation will be a summary of the 2 main supporting arguments from the side you agree with. The final word. Do not do this task first. A lot of people do this task first because they've been told that it's worth the most marks, and don't worry about task 1. Task 1 is specifically designed to be done first because it warms you up and gets you into the habit of writing. Do this task second because you will be well warmed and your brain will be thinking in English. Make sure you discuss the topic you are to write about. One of the biggest complaints that examiners have is that you're not answering the question. You're not discussing the topic you've been asked to discuss. Another point that they make is that the candidate doesn't answer all parts of the task. If you're asked to describe the advantages and disadvantages, you need to discuss the advantages and you need to discuss the disadvantages. If you have a 2 points of view essay, you must discuss view 1 and you must discuss view 2. Aim for between 280 words, nothing more, nothing less. Do not waste time by writing long introductions and conclusions. You don't need to get the examiner's attention. They're paid to read your writing. So they want to look at the body paragraphs to evaluate how well you can actually write in English. Have 2 body paragraphs only. Don't write a third one, there's no point. Have 2 main ideas in each body paragraph and 2 body paragraphs. That's all you need, plus your introduction, plus your conclusion. Have 2 main ideas with supporting arguments in each paragraph. Good luck. This has been Lee at IELTS. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.